face.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to T-Town Raids. My name is Travis, bringing you another war recap video. Today's war recap is against a team called the Golden Dream, and as you can see, the score was 43-34. Kind of scroll through their bases and show you what they did. They struggled across the board, and we had a near perfect war except for 2 Town Hall 11s slipped away. Going to show you 5 attacks today. The first 2 Town Hall 11s, the third one Town Hall 10, and the last 2 are going to be Town Hall 9 attacks. So let's go ahead and start with Iceman, an attack from TGM versus Iceman. This is going to be a Town Hall 11 Mass Valkyrie attack. So as you can see, he's got 25 Valkyries, CC Golem, 2 golems, heroes. So he's going to go ahead and drop in all the heavy artillery, followed up by all of the Valkyries. What he's trying to do is just get to that Eagle artillery and that Inferno as quickly as he can. He pre-dropped the Rage just so they would beat through that wall really quickly. And as you can see, he pops the Warden's ability really early. And as you can see, he's going to have tons of Valkyries just kind of running, wreaking havoc through this ring base. If this wouldn't be the craziest base design, but if he would have had maybe his Eagle artillery and his Infernos in the center, and maybe where they were in range of some of the outside defenses, all the stuff in the center cannot attack anything that's on the ring until it gets to the center, and by then it's too little too late. So as you can see, he drops 2 jumps. He's going to let everything into the core, but that's all that's left. Is that the core is just a Town Hall and 2 Teslas. So a nice attack from the Green Monster, our #1 from this past war. So good job, TGM. Alright, gonna move down to number 4. This is an attack by Bran on a guy named Exterminator. This is going to be 2 bowler walks into a mass bowler, and I actually prefer this open to the strategy. It seems like the healers actually heal the bowlers more versus the heroes or the golem or the warden. For some reason, I don't know why the healers always seem to end up on the warden mid-raid, and that's could cost you your 3 stars. So as you can see, he starts off with 2 miniature bowler walks. He's just creating a nice little funnel here. Once he knows that there's no defenses that can target his wall breakers, he's going to send in the wall breaker, sends in a test wall breaker first, goes ahead and sends in his golem and all of the bowlers. Now he's going to drop his jump, just open up the whole core. CC comes out, it's a dragon, Wiz Archer, a combination. He's going to go ahead and poison it. Go ahead and pop that ability nice and early, that's smart. And really from here on out, he's just going to kind of watch his spells and drop his rages so they don't overlap each other. And then he's going to freeze that last Inferno. And these bowlers with these healers are kind of be the difference maker. You kind of got to get a little bit of lucky, but you do need just to know how to funnel the bowlers. But most time, if you can funnel the bowlers to the middle like he did, see now that the core's down, this base is going to be the bases are going to go down for 3 stars on the majority of the time. As you can see, he's got tons of bowlers up. He's got 1 Archer Queen still up, pops her ability. She's going to go ahead and take care of that Expo, and got all these bowlers up top. And then for some reason those healers were healing just the 1 bowler, but the Archer Queen goes down, so the healers redirect, and then the bowlers are just going to kind of sweep across and take care of the rest of these defenses. So like I said, you get a little bit of luck. You need to know just the general AI of the bowlers, but then after that, if the healers switch to the bowlers right, you're going to get a solid amount of 3 stars. And anyone knows any Town Hall 11 3 stars are pretty tough. So alright, going to move down to number 5, an attack from Dev. This is actually going to be a mass Valkyrie attack with 2 jumps. I haven't seen many Valkyrie attacks lately now that the bowlers are out, so this is actually a pretty awesome attack. So he's going to drop 2 jumps, and if you notice that the jumps open up all the Infernos, so he's going to create a nice decent funnel with his 2 golems and his wizards. And then he's going to send all of the Valkyries straight up the gut. He sends his first group in, and then he's going to send his second group in. So what he's doing is he's just going to kind of freeze that back Inferno tower, and he's waiting for his Valkyries to get up that way, and then he's just going to rage them right into that Inferno. The most dangerous part of this base are the Infernos. Now that the Infernos go down, he's kind of just trying to time his Barb King and Archer Queen's ability. But as you can see, the defenses are going down very, very quickly. These level 5 Valkyries are pretty tough. They can get through defenses pretty quickly. Unlucky on that double bomb set there, lost a little bit of Valkyries. But as you can see, he's got a Golem out front taking Spring Trap tosses 2 to 3 Valkyries, goes ahead and pops the Archer Queen's ability. A couple more defenses left. I'm going to speed it up slightly. Looks like there's 3 or 4 Valkyries left. Archer Queen steps in, takes out a storage. Then she's going to move right into the defenses. And as you can see, 4 Valkyries left and both heroes up. So a nice attack from Dev. Good job, Dev. Alright guys, going to move down to number 12. And this is an attack by Madifer on King P. And this is actually going to be a Mass Valkyrie attack. This is going to be a second attack, but as you can see, anytime that it's just a Hound in the CC, you can do this attack. So this is definitely a cleanup attack mainly. So it's going to set the funnel on the left side with archers. On the top side is going to be with wizards, and then the only thing you got to do on this strategy is make sure that you don't drop your queen, so that the queen will target the hound. So watch, there's a really delayed queen drop on this. So the king goes in, always send your king in first, followed up by all the Valkyries. Then you're just going to kind of watch and heal the Valkyries where needed. I do actually think the heals were dropped slightly early. So look, the hound comes out. If you had your queen dropped right there, the queen's going to be targeting the hound, so the hound will pop, and then that's actually bad news for your Valkyries. You do not want that hound to pop. So right now, that hound is running around just chasing the Valkyries. It's doing absolutely nothing. Archer Queen goes down. So look, Archer Queen hasn't even been deployed yet. Kind of just waiting to see where the Valkyries go. So now the Valkyries go to the right. Archer Queen dropped to the right. She's going to go ahead and pick off some of those outside defenses. So look, that hound is still just chasing around Valkyries, doing absolutely nothing. Barb King's in the center. Valkyries in the center. 1 heal left. So just being nice and patient. And these Valkyries are just going to slowly eat through this entire base. Look. CC Hound's still there. Actually, look, 1 wizard is actually going to end up popping it. Watch. Boom. Pretty close. So not yet. But that 1 wizard from that CC actually pops that hound. So note to self, if you bring Valkyries in your CC, don't bring a wizard in the back. That's kind of what caused it to pop. But you got 2 poisons to take care of those hounds. But look, you got several Valkyries still up. Archer Queen still up. Some back end minions. And that is going to be that. So a very nice attack from Madifer. And anytime you see that there's a CC in the hound, this is definitely a pretty good strategy for the bases. Just keep in mind, you do not want that CC hound to pop. Alright, going to move down to number 14. This is going to be the last attack. This is going to be HGHB. This is actually the most overpowered attack right now, in my opinion, in the game. I actually did it successfully this last war for 3 stars. Almost probably could have swagged 2 heal spells, but didn't want to just because decided not to. So it goes ahead and creates the funnel, sends in the healers, followed up, the giants followed up by the healers. CC comes out, drops the poison on them. You'd think that with this dragon that the giants would go down, but these healers under rage are going to keep those giants up. So giants go up, they're pushing to the core. So look, here's the key to this raid. He's going to drop his first rage and he's going to drop his second rage in the core. That's not the key. The key is actually being really, really patient with these hog riders. Look, he hasn't even dropped a single hog rider yet, and he's at 45%. So now that he sees that the defenses are targeting some of the kill squad in the middle, he's just kind of just sprinkling in these hogs where needed. Look, that cannon on the top side doesn't even target any of the hogs, so the hogs are just going to work from defense to defense to defense. Still has 10 hogs left and 2 heals. So in my opinion, look, he probably could have just kept all of those hogs and all of those heals. There's only 3 defenses left, so he could have probably swagged 10 hogs and 2 heals, but he decides not to. So he's actually got 4 hogs left, 1 wizard, 2 archers, Archer Queen's ability, and 2 heals left. I don't think he's actually going to use any of them. But that just goes to show you the power of the HGHB. That's the healer giant hog bowler strategy. So good attack from Ian. So not the highest walls, but still maxed out defenses. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, help me out. Give me some, hit the subscribe button. Most importantly, guys, leave me a comment on your thoughts on these videos and content creation. Alright, this is Travis from T-Town Raids. Peace.